All right, let's talk about the one thing that stops most people before they even start in e-commerce. We're going to break down step by step how to find a product that actually sells. This is the masterclass. Let's get into it.
Right? This is it. The billion-dollar question. It feels huge, and it's where so many people get stuck in what I call analysis paralysis, just endlessly searching. But what if I told you there's a system, a clear process that gets you from a blank page to a product idea that has real potential? Well, there is, and we're going to walk through it right now.
So where do we even begin? Look, the goal here isn't to invent the next iPhone. It's about becoming a really good observer. The best ideas are usually hiding right under our noses. First step, you've got to cast a really wide net.
Okay, so this isn't just mindless scrolling, this is strategic. You're going to look at trend sites to see what's coming next. You're going to browse Pinterest to see what people are saving, what they wish they had. Dive into Reddit forums and listen to what people are complaining about. And honestly, your own day-to-day frustrations are an absolute goldmine.
Now this quote is a total game changer. It takes all the pressure off. You don't have to be some kind of genius inventor. Your job is to be a connector. The most successful products out there, they're usually just clever combinations of things that already exist, put together in a new way.
All right, so now you've got a list of ideas, awesome. But let's be real, most of them are probably duds. So now we need a filter, a set of rules, learned the hard way by sellers who've been there, to sift the winners from the losers. First up, price. You want to live in this sweet spot, somewhere between about 15 and 85 bucks. Why? Well, anything less than 15, and it's almost impossible to make a profit after all the fees. But once you go over 85, it stops being an impulse buy. People think harder, they research more, and your job gets way, way tougher. And beyond price, these rules will save you so many headaches. Keep it under £1. That keeps shipping costs way down. Make sure it's not fragile. You do not want to deal with a ton of broken returns. Try to find something with ambiguous value. Think unique art, not a commodity like a USB cable. That way people can't just price compare you to death. And finally, think timeless, so you don't get stuck with a garage full of last year's fad.
Okay, theory is nice, but let's get tactical. Let's see how you can use hard data to actually hunt down a real opportunity. Check out this case study.
This is a perfect playbook. You start with something that's already a proven winner, like berberine supplements. They're doing millions. But instead of just jumping into that fight, you use a keyword tool. You ask, what else are people searching for? And boom, over 1,000 searches every single month for berberine tea, and nobody's selling it. That's not a guess. That is a data-proving gap in the market.
Now, that whole data-driven hunt we just looked at, it's incredibly powerful, for sure. But it doesn't just happen by magic. To pull that off, you need the right tools in your e-commerce arsenal. And here's the thing. There are tons of software tools out there. Keyword tools, product trackers, you name it. Choosing the right one for what you're trying to do and for your budget can honestly be as important as picking the right product in the first place. So how do you choose?
Well, it can be pretty confusing to navigate all the options. A great starting point is getecomtool.com. It lets you actually compare all the top tools side by side so you can figure out which one is the perfect fit to help you execute these strategies for your business.
Okay, so we found a gap. But now let's talk about the most powerful strategy of them all. This is the pro move. Don't just find a product that's selling. Find a way to make it undeniably better. This is how you build a real brand, not just a little store.
Just look at the difference here. A Me Too product is a copy. You're stuck competing on price, always looking over your shoulder. You're just fighting for scraps. A better product, though, that competes on value. It's different, it's defensible, and it gives you a shot at actually owning a piece of the market.
And here's the best part. You don't even have to guess how to make it better. Here's the roadmap. Go find the #1 bestseller in a niche. Then, ignore the 5-star reviews and go straight to the 2- and 3-star reviews. That is where the gold is buried. People will literally tell you everything that's wrong with it. This pillow gets too hot. It needs a strap. It's too small. Your job is to just listen and build the version that fixes those complaints. You're letting your competitors' unhappy customers design a superior product for you.
So, you see the framework? The data points point you to the opportunity. The reviews show you its weakness. It's all right there. The only question left is, What product out there is waiting for you to make it perfect?